And hey everybody, we're back. For the most part. My gut's still all gurply, so I'm gonna hang out off camera again. It's been fine, no one's been like, bring back the CJ face, so I think it's all good. Whoa, game, load in, please. But we'll just keep on crushing through. Play this for a while today. Started a little later, so we'll go a little later. Haven't got to use any of my cool new guns yet.
Nice and easy.
But yeah, keep going through this. I'd say we're like a little under halfway through, it feels like, based on time. Oh, fuck, Sam, come on.
Caution!
Why the fuck can't I Oh! Does it have, like, really...
Toxin neutralized!
Oh, feels like we're going. I have a concussion.
That does it. Time for a drink?
Well, that worked out. Robophobia. Ugh. Guess I gotta take it. Alright, so... what's this one gonna be? So, man, I suck against robots now. I think I liked this tag team one. That one sounded pretty good. But I also like this one because I am moving quite a bit. Just see. Is there any more that I really liked here? Rolling Thunder might be what I like that way. Just get my cooldowns done faster. And then that opens up the final tier. No, I don't want to do that. I did play a Fallout game recently. I played this, I guess. I think we're gonna go ahead and do tag team. That one sounds good. But now I have to go back to my ship and lay down because of this motherfucking concussion. I'm over encumbered and... oh man, since I'm near robots, I'm freaking out. I think that's what that means. Ugh. Oh my god, concussions are the worst. Why does anyone play for the NFL?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Get out of here, concussion, you piece of shit. Whoa, sprinted right into that wall like an idiot. Fried Sisty Bits. Okay, I'm now terrified again, so there must be robots nearby. What is in here? The whispers have a source, and I have found it. I've taken refuge on an orbital relay station. It's smaller than a worker's hovel, barely 1,000 square meters. It's sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium. Alright. This is a really long-ass note. And so we can go up here. Hi, janitor robot. Can I be friends with you? Damn it. Can't pick that lock. Oh no. Looks like I'm gonna have to start drinking more alcohol. Very worth. What is this armor? Ah, it's two-handed melee armor. That would be really good for my next build I plan to do in a while. Oh, there was just another way in, so I could have snuck around them. Okay. Now the problem is, it looks like the only way in is through there. How good is my shot cannon? It's at 61%. That's fine. Ah, another one of those. Get smashed! We did it!
All germs and contact preparing body bag for use.
Whew. Did you find my attempted humor funny? To be honest, Marcus, I didn't know if you were making a joke, if you were asking because I played Fallout 4 semi-recently. My apologies if I misunderstood what you were saying. Oh, fuck, I found an orbital mace that is unique. The silencer. The speedy bleedy. I'll have to... I was wrong. The whispers did not stop. Nope, they returned to the howl. Oh, sorry, lady. Alright. Power stable. There we go. Well, that was a short little area. With rooms I can't... Wait, what? The rooms I can't get into yet. But one day, I'll come back and do this. Okay, so 10, 13.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Oh, Ellie and Max, why are you doing this to me? Okay, so does this one just have really high bleed then? Oh, because it does bleeding, whereas this one just does knockdown. Okay. I gotcha. Just gonna break down that armor.
What you reading, Max?
Wait, what? They've already had this.
Probably.
Huh. Okay, so people will have repeat conversations.
Oh. What is it with you and books anyway?
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why would
All
you
right.
cargo space?
Enough about this nonsense. Back to Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Actually, isn't there a thing at Skillia that I need to do? There we go. Forgot I should just go do that. That way I can just turn that mission in.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Okay, so time does pass while you're doing that. Good to know. Alright, so let's head on it. I hope it's not just more robots. It's fun-ish. I don't know, I've been really enjoying it, but this has been my kind of RPG.
Scylla. No laws, no lines, and a whole lot of guns. I love this place.
Let's get fresh.
Alright. To Rizzo's. Do you guys? No, you guys don't have any plus weapons. Please don't let this place just be full of mines. Oh, it's outlaws. Okay. What are you not digging about this game so far, Marcus? Ah, that's how you get up there. A vending machine. This is all... Oh, it's not all food. Make sure my mic is on. Yeah, it's on. Okay. Down combat droid.
Muting volume now.
Oh, fuck!
Here we go! I got this! Ah! Ah! The last of them.
We get him? That was fucking weird. Thing just like headbutted me off the top of that. Now what's this Mega Sprat got? A lot of stuff. Oh no, robots. I fear them, apparently. Fun time barrel. Nice. Did you know the... Yeah! I have the Vicar on my team. I think I have everyone on my team except for the last lady, the lady who has the big minigun. Ah, shit, there's primals here? No. Oh my god, there's a lot. Okay, guys, get ready to do some killing.
attention span coming up.
Yeah!
Smash him! Shoot him on the ground!
That was fun!
Woo, we did it. Party time mentats. Go team us. How am I already thirsty? Okay. Where are them corpses? Oh, cool. We could have gone through here if we wanted to. But I didn't want to. I craved the blood mist. Okay, they killed these guys. I was like, shit, did I just kill a bunch of sublight guys? There. Give me those weapon parts. What is this clothing too? Oh, predictive. Oh, it's the upgrade version of the thing I already have. Okay. Mag lock, please. Are there cigarettes? Yeah, I don't want cigarettes. I don't think I ever play as a character who smokes. What is this? A toss ball. Is that garbage? What? Where'd that go? Oh, is it a souvenir thing? Yeah. Faded broadsheet corner thief. One Kamal. Okay. Just advertisement for this freighter that got fucked. Anyway. Look at all this smashed metal. I think we're good with everything else. Good job, us.
Here we go.
SAM units kill 44.99% of germs dead.
That's not a lot of germs, Sam. Doesn't sound like you're very good at your job. Oh, there goes my legs. That's what I get for bad-mouthing a robot, I guess. I get my legs broken. Oh, come on. I can't make that jump. Gravity isn't any lighter on this weird space rock. Son of a bitch. Alright. Pop back into the ship to save so that way we don't lose any of that progress. Am I near robots? What is going on? What am I afraid of right now? Oh my god, is it because of fucking Sam? Oh no. Hold on. It is! Oh, that sucks. Oh no.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring.
Well, I guess I will not hang out with Sam for a bit. That's funny, and I have one of the flaws I picked, because what I wanted to do for this is anytime I get a flaw on camera, I'm going to pick it, is I got the robophobia flaw, which I just get a bunch of debuffs anytime I'm fighting robots, but I guess it happens since Sam is also a robot, I also get those debuffs just because he's in my party. Alright. We'll do Ellie and Felix. We haven't had them team up yet. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna go grab another one of those assault rifles. Well, I can't remember if he gets a bonus. Oh, that's right. I can just look at their gear right here. Felix. Well, yeah, it only does 400 DPS. It's not that good. Do I have anything better for him? Ah, that sucks.
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower?
No, I don't want you to tell me when my next shower is. $22. I think I have a... Oh my god, there's no way to sort this. There we go.
Is scheduled?
Felix, what's your armor rating? 19? Oh, then yeah, we're gonna switch you out with one of these. Let's get you out of all that heavy shit. That's better. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Well, that sucks, but I appreciate the game for keeping internally consistent. Ah, bummer.
I think I'll initiate.
But even with those debuffs, I wasn't doing too bad, so yeah, we got these two. Let's do it. How do I have him set for ranged or mixed? Ranged. Good, good, good. We're just a full assault squad. Everyone's going to eat our shorts. So I have 3 flaws, so I think I can get 2 more. Enemy scrap mechanical.
What was that?
Drop kick him in the dick.
Anyone else?
Tag team is pretty sweet. I wonder if that is a bug or if it is intentional. Captain's log. Cat's meow. Our scanners caught movement of the freighter on Scalia, or Cilia. Haven't seen anything since, but I've got the impression we're being followed. Should be indistinguishable from space debris. Oh boy. Sounds like bad news bears. Alright, and then there's a lock container over here. And it's free.
They didn't want to tempt us. Why'd they lock it up?
Shears? Weird. I don't even know if I'll get to the point where I'm only specializing in pistols with where I plan to put all my perks. So I might just be using a little bit of everything. Yeah. I'm gonna switch those.
Hard to imagine leaving something as expensive as a terraformer lying around.
Wonder what it'd take to knock this over.
Oh shit, that's a big monkey. A mega primal. Level 15. That's stronger than I am, so I think we'll leave that alone for right now. But we will kill that Mega Primal. But anyway, first and foremost, let's get to this thing. All the guns have felt pretty good, except for this shrink ray, but I don't think I was using that correctly. What do we got over here? Oh fuck, just a bunch of monkeys. Oh, we gotta go through the monkey range. Combat droid? I like this gun too. Does each one only use one? Okay, he uses 6. That makes more sense. That was a terrible way in real life to test how much ammo your weapon uses, just firing it in a random direction. So don't do that, kids. Oh, another free container. Oh, over encumbered. Standard troop armor. How good is this armor? 14. What's Felix? Well, I know what Felix is at. What is Ellie at for armor? Oh, she's in heavy girl armor. I should probably give that to him since his special does put him in right up front murder danger. There we go. Oh. I got an additional thing out of that. Oh, Jesus, that's so big. Best way to test how fast you can shoot your friends. They do mind, though. There is 100% friendly fire in this game. Wait, reloading my gun damaged it? Use it for a little bit more and then we'll repair it. Hey, Captain.
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that ship gutted before the primals find us.
Oh shit. Fair warning, outlaw. I've got a daring escape plan. You are gonna love it.
Physical activity discouraged. Multiple in.
You should know I've got friends. Powerful, wealthy friends. Anything happens to me, they will make your life miserable.
How wealthy? What kind of ransom are we talking about?
That was fun. Anyone else?
I think I killed them all. What is this? Oh, shears. Don't want those. I think everyone has at least 16 head armor, I think. Yeah, one's like 32. And this one's like 20 something. So cool. Never mind, they'll be dead. Now, if you would have asked me like 2 hours ago if I would have survived just going headlong into all those dudes, I would have said no, but the team's really coming together. Hey, bud.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
Did you know, John?
I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Oh.
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate. Dilated pupils. Increased sweat production.
It's an
Subject
HMG?
appears
Is that a heavy minigun?
terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle. Supposed to be for the Groundbreaker, but getting shot tends to hinder one's delivery plans. Hey, who are you calling bootleg? I'll have you know, these are 100% genuine stolen drugs. Because the board, in all their herpetological wisdom, will only sell the meds at a huge markup. Groundbreaker knows better than to pay board prices. Not when they've got me running for them. More importantly, they can't afford to. Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the Groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late. Then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
Okay, bye then. Nope. Alright, did the thing I need to do. Now let's explore and get killed by giant monkeys. Just fast travel over there. Then once we save, we can go back out and it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. Alright, let's see what these Mega Primals got. Bet they're a bunch of bitch-ass weenies. Bitch-ass weenies. There we go. They totally won't just kill me in one hit. Alright, let's see what all we got on this planet. Okay, I already went over there. run around. Now, I saw some primals in this hangar. Is it just the Mega Primal? Oh shit. Haha, kicked. Oh, Felix is dead, damn it. Well, so much for that. Alright. That could have gone better. I was wondering why it wouldn't fire off her thing when I was hitting the button. Why is that not coming up? There we go. Alright. So, Mega Primals in a group. Are bad business. Makes sense.
I'll keep it down. Here we go. Watch a throw at one. Light him up.
You're going down. Score one for Felix.
Well, that worked. Alright, turns out having a big gun blows up big monkeys. I guess that's just science. Oh. I don't know if this is a good gun. Oh my god, that's a lot of stats. How does compare work? Oh, I see. Okay. Damage is a lot lower, but it's only level 10. I can boost that up 8 levels. So I think I want to hold on to that. Ah, shit. What am I carrying that's so heavy? Yeah, actually, let's see if we can scavenge some shit first. That guy was made very dead. Alright. Drink some sugar beverage. Warp back in here. Alright. I'll tinker with this gun. So let's see. DPS is, well, 72 is the damage. What does this do? Stagger. I do really like the maglock pistol. Alright, let's tinker with it. There we go. Does a lot of damage. That was a lot of money. Okay, so it actually does a quick little burst fire of 2. That's fine. I wasn't sure if it was like the Fallout thing where it says it's firing 2, but it's really just firing 1 bullet. That works for me so far. Ah, fuck. No one in this game has died with a single headshot from a pistol, so... I think we'll just go ahead and put this shot cannon back for now. That weighs a bunch. Wait. Oh, am I freaking out because I'm near a robot in my house? Oh, that's beautifully stupid. I love it.
Not today, Sam. I am not in the mood for a deep clean. Oh, all right. Some culprit who shall not be named spilled Rizzo's lemon slap on my console.
I wonder who that could be. Alright. Over encumbered. Let's head back out. We have more shit to do. Oh, that's right. I was going to tinker with this gun, I think. Oh, it doesn't have any slots to put stuff in. That sucks. Let's see if there's anything I can do for this assault rifle. That's what I really meant to do.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Ha, cows. Okay. Let's see what I can turn this assault rifle into. Because I'm digging it. Modify. So, what am I looking at? I'm looking at the barrel. I can silence it. Crit damage. Well, we're definitely going to put one of these on. Ah, okay, so that just gets rid of it. And then I think these are both just, yeah. Makes them an energy type. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one, the gyro sight. Awesome. Red eyes, red hair, kind of evil. It is pretty spooky. We're coming for you again, monkey. And now I'm bringing big explosion gun. Oh, because it was coming up for me already, and I hit the switch like a dumb idiot. Alright, let's sell all this junk. There we go. That freed up a lot of space. And then if I find a better rifle, I'll just give this to one of my homies. Fuck.
Here they come.
On it!
Fuck! Did he kill both of them? Ugh, that sucks. Okay. So we know who's over there. We'll go the other way this time. No, my leg. Fuck that. That one is terrible. And doesn't make any sense. Unable to dodge? That would just, like, destroy your build. Okay, so I will not be taking every flaw. I'll take phobias and damage things, but no, it's like, nope, you can't do a thing anymore. Fuck that. I hear the sounds of monkeys.
Let's go, boy. We beat you. It's practice again. That was fun. Got it, boy. Come on, Pete.
Fucking kicked in the face, you piece of shit. When the fuck did you come here? Damn it.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Ah. Well, Felix is dead. That was more monkey than I originally thought. There seems to be many monkey. When it comes down to it, this may just not be a zone I am high enough leveled to fuck around in yet. We'll look around a little bit longer, and if it just keeps turning into monkey massacres, we'll head back, level up, and then come back and re-explore this whole area later. Maglocks. Man, I'm pretty nervous about what other possible flaws there could be if there's like, nope, you move slower forever and you can't dodge anymore. The other one I know I am not taking is permanent concussion. People are like, that one is horrific.
Here we go. Got him, boss. Get on me, boss.
Good chest, bitch.
What the fuck? Going down. You guys see that?
I know there's another one. I'm hungry. Oh. Is there nothing in him? Nope. What's over here? Another corpse. What does Adreno actually do? Okay. Just heals a bit over a course of time. Makes sense.
This place never even had a bar. No wonder it's abandoned.
Maybe it's haunted. We should look around.
Alright. Let's look for space ghosts. Yeah, mechanicals. Oh, fuck.
I've been waiting for this!
Out of my way.
Kick the shit out of that robot. Really? Fuck!
That does it. Time for a drink?
Well, Felix is dead. I think we'll just come back here later. Bummer.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker. I've taken the liberty of having Sam clear up some floor space. We didn't really need that crate of toilet paper, did we?
No, that's what I need for shitting. What does Pavardi have as a weapon now? Oh no. That's a lot of 0G. I'm just going to mark that as garbage. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I need to get Pavardi a new gun. That's what I was doing.
Would you like a reminder on when you're...
No. Do I have another heavy machine gun?
next shout?
So I think Pavardi's armor is ugh. We'll see how this goes. Take Pavardi and Ellie.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever...
To the med bay.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot.
Ha!
When I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here, patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
Well, that wouldn't be very
I
fun.
respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way, then. You always do.
Sassy.
Now, about your friend here.
Hey, I did that thing you
Were I a
wanted.
gambling woman, I'd wish you were responsible for my mechanical safe return.
You're not wrong.
I can't thank you enough.
Did I get anything? Got a small amount of XP, I guess. Alright, we'll go. Pork and beans, that's what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Gross. Oh, I also got a shitload of whatever that was. Hey, I went and did that thing for you.
This is Halcyon News.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Here's your data.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted.
The Earth Minister.
Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for
Oh,
you from
damn.
Chief
What
Junwei.
is it?
Try not to spend it all in one place.
Fuck, that was a lot of XP. But what did I get, though? Fame. That's okay, I guess. All that matters is that Groundbreaker loves me more. I'm coming for you, Gladys. Don't fuck me.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get you snooping. What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up? Peaches and cream. If that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits.
Alright, just... Oh, I fucked that up. So what is ultimatum? Oh no.
If you say so. Anytime.
I think I'm just gonna reload that for a second. Because I know there was a cool pistol I wanted, and I guess that was the pistol thing.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
I need... But where is Orson? Where the fuck is Orson? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I think I'd rather just have the prototype pistol.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of glycerol.
Alright, so behind the bar. By the workbench. That's all stealing. Did I miss him somewhere?
Best way to win a game is by getting the most body gold.
I feel like I talked to everyone here. Who did I miss? Yeah. Where is he? Oh, wait, can I go in there? Oh, I haven't been in here yet. Hey, Orson.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick. Oh, you aren't with the outlaws? Who are you then? Oh, well, good luck. Now, if you got the carpet in there, it's just a moment. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway. Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks. No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on... What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands. Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been. All the more reason I need to keep my discretion discreet. Now, if you wouldn't mind returning them to me. Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
Oh, decrease. Okay.
Much obliged. Here are your bids. Now, let's see here. Attach this, twist that, apply a little pressure, and voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
Yeah. So, what does that mean for the other missions? I haven't botched it yet. So what is my rep now? When I switch over to all pistols, I'll probably keep it.
I believe we have nothing further.
Alright, fair enough. Got a cool new gun out of it.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
You will take what I give you and you will like it. Oh, is it not a unique weapon? Weird.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Am I carrying still a shitload of bottles of 0G? I think I sold those. Oh, nope, I haven't sold my junk yet. Let's see what Gladys is up to.
Heard from the last is down on 22.
So what's my rep? That's what I meant to check before and I forgot to.
Have you had a moment? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do. What's that? What'd you turn up? Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good... If Auntie Cleo's exporting raps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for... Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie.
Oh, I'm glad she's not
Don't
upset
forget
about
your
it.
pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out.
Nice.
Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with Rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and synthamon.
I guess you could eeny miny moe it.
Take your time, dear. A lady...
Captain!
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
How much was it?
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices.
I need to make up some
She's
money
a dear.
now.
You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch. Anytime.
Don't make any smart moves.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow. As long as there's paying work, you can count me in.
BNP, I can't believe it's not yours.
Oh man, I'm gonna level up. Wrong door. Wait.
Well.
Yep, we already did this.
No.
Yes. Phobic. Okay. Oof. Bears, some big bears. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll get up to. There we go. Get that one up to 50. There we go. I can lockpick. 30% more sneak damage. Good, good, good. Oh, I didn't apply them. New skills. That sounds good to me. I need to get Pavardi a new melee weapon. Cool, cool, cool.
BNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat lunch, Borston Baked Beans is the only one.
Oh, that's right. I need to change Pavardi to ranged.
my
Here's your backup data.
Look, well, thanks
Yep. Question becomes, what do I...
CMP near maple syrup. It's near this complete record.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at...
Oh, it's a corrosive pistol. That could be pretty good. But that's a bunch of dollars. Oh, I had a bunch of money. Revolver Mark II. That's pretty good. There we go. Well, data pad contains instant reports from various security patrols. Most are detailed, simple finds. Responded to a code, whatever. The last hope there asked us to bounce back. Some backman himself, soaked in Spectrum Red, drone fool, got into a scuffle with an engineer. These people we tossed back out to the base. Asshole fought us the entire way. Sorry, once he controlled the hammer's power. The hammer's least let's hope. Don't know if. Acquire the science weapon on the... Where do I go for that? Alright, to go out to the back bays. Where am I going?
Purple berry punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here. Rizzo's knock you out.
Keep it quiet, Cap.
Advertisement for the following story.
It's up here, but back there?
The lead and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative.
Huh. Okay, we'll look at that later. We're gonna head to Sublight now. I really hope there aren't giant space bears. That really fucks with my shit. Whoa, put Arctic on there.
You weren't followed, were you? I hope not. Sure is. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
What the fuck is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff, Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? Few laws and even fewer people to enforce them. If you're working for the right side, it's a fucking paradise. You'll do fine.
Good enough for me.
Let's do it.
We're not gonna have to hurt nobody, are we?
I don't plan to hurt anyone who's not already super evil. But I'm really excited to shoot them with my new pistol.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
So, where am I going for that one? This map isn't telling me shit. One of Hawthorne's...
Rizzo's purple-berry fudge. Soft marmalade and his mouth around a sweet purple-berry flavor.
Oh, I never went over here.
Cure it, you can do.
I'm taking these. Oh, I can't close that.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapons. You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
I'd say anything here falls under the salvage protocols of Finder's Fee. Hands up! Whoa! I see it now!
Get fucked, nerds. That worked out good. The prismatic hammer.
Gosh, ain't that handsome.
Oh, this monitor is horrible to look at. Reaching through the back page, discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open. Make heads or tails of it. More time on the hammer. Troubles. I've had the most sublime dreams. Taking the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I'm simply too flawed. The hammer's delish. Alright. Well, if I was a melee build, I would use the shit out of this hammer, but I'm not. At least I don't think I am. 76 DPS. Any cool shit in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, back to my ship.
This is Halcyon New.
It's going all right.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever?
Oh, there's a thing over here I didn't open. I got them sticky fingers.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix...
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from the Mass?
Yep, I guess they do just repeat conversations. Message is for Baron Drek. I don't do this ever, so here goes. Oh, why is this message for me? Captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger and left before he discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Oh, okay, so it's on another planet. Okay. I forgot. I need to do the sun thing.
Yeah, so this is my hiding spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it? Oh, you mean Sam? He's just the sweetest, ain't he? A real charmer, my dad'd say. Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know him better, I think. Maybe ask him what he prefers. It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without him giving you the okay first, you know? Of course, that don't stop Felix. That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Why is Pavardi? I don't know. She's always kind of had a slight twang.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing. am at your disposal, Miss Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch. Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. Except for my schooling years, I was always beside him. Or tied to him. He used to carry me about in a sling when I was real little.
Oh.
When I got older, he set me to sorting tools and parts while he worked. Later, he taught me simple fixes like busted crate latches. Not on the regular. Once in a great long while, a Saltuna boat would break down on the pad. He'd always bring me along for those. Mostly, he did the same as me. Kept the cannery, running. Turned loaders, plumbing and electricity, some plastering. I never got the hang of that. He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening. I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. There were a whole lot of reading, and not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape. Oh, let me see. Oh, mock apples and cinnamon? Oh, it smells like a warm kitchen. Like coming home on a fall evening. You're the best, Captain. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Saltuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
Man, this is a really long
I
dating
know
quest
I'm asking
line.
an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Okay. To Stellar Bay. What?
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to
That's
miss.
who I'm looking for.
Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd. Analyzing the subtextual ordering. I believe it was a type of sermon, Captain. Very zealous in origin.
Okay, so what do I need to do for the empty man? Okay, so I need Pravarti. Gotcha. Oof. I have the thirst. Doesn't give a lot of food. No shit, didn't want to eat that. There we go. Yeah, what is Max's thing? Trick shot. Ah, okay. Just makes them weak to energy damage. Is this an elevator? Yes.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Well, there's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job. Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor. I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest Tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way. Whatever you say, I could talk tossball for hours. Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't...
That's a cool scythe.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peels, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoted.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger. Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you? Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you? Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the Iconoclasts or some such. Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. but then that was 10 years ago. Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all. Nope, but a man can dream.
It's all alcohol.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the money, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
It's a pretty neat little town.
Look, I don't... Sorry. For a second, I thought you were Grim.
Keep looking around in there. There we go, there's the stairs. Whoa. Nothing I really want in there.
Velma seem out of sorts too. She's always cranky. No.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths. Aren't they just When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my transceiver up to drown it all out. Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's tossball. So, what can I do for you? Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Everyone's shoving me.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brack's missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I've got to get back to the warehouse.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie. Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. I'm afraid it'll be the better part of a month. Our dear Nyoka tends to exhaust her supply rather quickly. Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you, but there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie. Chin up, dear.
Okie doke. Who am I logging in as? Dr. Williams. Liver damage. Okay. I can do that shit, but first I want to talk to you.
Wrapped mask and painted eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in a raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts? I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater. He had this grand idea to make it a museum for halcyon life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially. Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them. Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal? All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mana Queen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too. Oh, good. Celia hasn't come by in...
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look... What can I get you? All sales are final, unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
Oh, yeah, that's the gun I want. The grenade launcher, too. Alright, wait, is that a rake? That's a rake. Some good stuff there.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh! Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
What a gruesome way to die.
What am I looking at? Oh, there we go. It's bedding, slip. Okay. Oh, okay. The victim had been... Don't mind me.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. He'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him.
If you couldn't stop.
Hey, I saw that.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
What do you think you're doing?
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Sorry about that. Okay, so that's how stealing works. Hunting rifle ultra. Ooh. Okay.
The body's in the first apartment on the right.
Please, will someone help me? Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to say. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please.
Please, won't you go and find my boy? He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers.
Well, that's pretty fucked up.
He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Where to go?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them.
What if they were bear janitors?
No. And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Okay.
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head. That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with them nutty iconoclasts. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body along...
Oh my god. I'll help you find your
Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh,
oh my
things
god.
that could up. Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that... You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas.
Okay.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid tea.
What the fuck is wrong with you, weird lady?
Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
Oh.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
Squish.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises. You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny. Sorry.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32%
This guy is a
cost
weirdo.
savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite alright?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Am I too smart to do this one? Or am I not smart enough? Oh.
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you? Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws. Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1. As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the day.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Ms. Holcomb is our endlessly optimistic crew hand. It's good for the captain's morale.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms. That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages. I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules. And yet they still... I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently. It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
Well, I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments. Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way. Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Without the board, chaos would overtake the system. Working within the established order isn't a principle to snub one's nose at, Captain.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation. Indeed, we've got to consider realities, not ideals. If membership on the board can ease our hardships, and besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relation.
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're
This
restored,
guy seems
we could spread
much
them to other
nicer than
corporations.
Thompson, or whatever his name was, from Edgewater.
He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
I will admit, I am keen to meet their leader.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Graham has a habit of ruining everything, and everyone around him. A chance! They've been doing this for years, and well, let's just say I know enough about Graham to be confident that he won't change. It isn't just that they drain our... Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels, and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long...
What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
Cool.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation.
Okay, so...
Also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question.
Never mind. That about answers it.
Oop. Thirsty. Got a lot of these creams. That's not a bad one to put in there.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you? She works over at the fishery next door. Quite the hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper. Why, just the other day, I heard her shouting from here. I can't imagine what set her off. Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's... What can Auntie Abigail... Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Dear me, she does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this? My, but you are a doll. Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
Oh, shit. Man, my engineering is really high. Okay. Okay. I get engineering up to 50. Boom! Alright, cool. Probably put some more into guns. Oh, that's right. I have a perk. What do we have here? Increased damage with science weapons. Meh. For killing an enemy, your weapon sway goes down. Meh. Something. Oh, your next attack after killing an enemy is a critical hit. That's pretty good. I like that one. Armor Master? That sounds really good. Can carry more stuff. Neat. Oh. That one sounds good. I think I'll pick that one next. I don't really care about that one. No, I'm not going to use that. Charlie Melee. That's pretty good. Help with plasma damage. Penetrating shots. Your range per hit. This. That's also good. Does that work in supernova mode? That's also really good. Okay, so I think I'm going to pick Armor Master, move at normal speed, thick skin, penetrating shots, and exploding headshot. I just need to check to see if Don't Go Dying on Me even works in... Unlocking this perk grants the ability to revive down teammates by using an inhaler. Works with supernova difficulty. Okay. Just test it out. It basically changes everything, for me at least, since... Cool, I think I'm going to buy that one then. That's the one to pick. So now I can bring my team back to life if they die. That's all that matters. Okay, so yeah, we're going to definitely pick Headshot Explosions, Armor Master. Yeah, cool. Oh, well, that's good. That changes literally everything. That's right, I want to go back to my ship and check this out.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Okay. I can just fast travel with my ship. What am I doing? So if I can put either the fun time barrel or a silencer would be fucking awesome.
I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
Whoa, what the hell? Okay. Oh shit. How good is that armor for Pavarti? Or Max, since Max is the dude who's coming with me now. Oh, I gotta pick everyone's stuff. Before I do any of that, I think I do need to go to the restroom, so I will be back in just a bit. Alright. Back to Bisnich. Alright, so Felix. Whoa. There we go. Damage to corporate, sure. Isn't Sam's like... Oh, it's damage to it. I don't know if I'll ever use him again, but if I do... Alright, let's look at your armor. 20. 26, and it makes you better at hacking. Alright. Cool, cool. Alright. Well, that is reassuring. Yeah, I want to hold on to that. So I'm going to grab barrel modifications. There we go. Let's make this a really good sniper. Yes! Oh, sorry, I want to tinker with it. Alright, that's enough of that. Put this other shit away. Heavy armor. Grab this for her, just to get her all set up with something good. What guns do I have? Do I have another Mark II assault rifle? I think that's just the best weapon I have. It's a shotgun. Assault rifle Mark II. Save again. Whew. My leg. Here's your caffeinoid.
Ah, the charm. All of the above. More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into... That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
A ship? Well, look at you.
Alright, cool.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other...
Now, to the ship again. Just that way I can figure out what all of her shit is before we make any promises for who's switching out who. Pretty sure I'm gonna grab her and Vicar Max. So. Oh.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Where are they at?
Oh my gosh, Felix, you got to hear this. You remember that spin-off series about the mass marketeer? Halcyon Hell?
Okay, so Pavarti has armor that does only 16. This is better armor anyway. Oh. What does Nyoka start with? Yep. And a cleaver. That's also really good. Fuck, that does a lot of damage. Okay, so Pavarti, we're gonna give you one of those. Then we're gonna take your armor away. Sure, make him better at lying. That also works. Kill all the creatures. Barrage. These are personally modified LMG to deal damage to our target and set enemies ablaze. So it's for... Sounds good.
Who's coming on for a special romance arc? What if they hold hands?
Wow, are you serious? I gotta get a copy of that.
Hey, you nerds. Alright, where's Nyoka?
Don't mind the mess.
That's fine. Where the fuck is Nyoka? Is that her over there? Yes.
Hey, Cap. Well,
Sam's been doing my dishes for me, so that's something. It seems genuinely happy to do that.
Oh no.
Can an auto mechanical be happy? Opal told me they could once. She believed auto mechanicals feel just like we do. She would always... Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything. I will.
Alright, let's do some tinkering. Let's put some of these things away. So I just need my gun. How many companions? 6. So I now have all of the companions.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
No, it's not time for me to go to sleep.
Who ordered the bottles of Raptidon musk? One has broken.
Oh no. Okay, so... That's not what I want to do. I want to tinker. There we go. I need more. I want a crew, not a hamlet. I mean, I feel like a hamlet could be pretty big. Don't want this. And I don't need any of these right now. That's why I'm still using Raptidon handler armor. I need to find better armor, which I probably will find on this ship. Not this ship, this planet. Hamlet is literally only 2 people and some animals. Oh, I guess if there's a slightly different definition for Hamlet in the UK, I guess, because for me, I've been to places that are called hamlets and they've had like 10 to 20 people, but different lands. Alright, I'm all good to go. If those are the numbers that meet those definitions, then yes, this is not very big. Come on, Nyoka, it's party time. So now I'm good at hacking and I'm good at lying. I haven't botched any missions yet, right? Good. Alright. So... Ah yeah, do crew. I'm so happy I can bring my allies back to life. That makes this game playable again. It's a small space town. That's pretty big for a town. Like I live in Oklahoma and some towns only have like 2,000 people.
Hey Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional.
That seems kind of shitty.
She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
Oh no. A planet?
Damn right it is. No. I paid Sublight for it. So, it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Fucking universe.
Damn right he will. Hopefully that'll be the last I see of him for a while. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind? Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more. You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly.
That's a big universe.
Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Braxton.
So
He's
many
in charge
side
of getting
missions.
The fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this Altoona, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Math jokes. Nice one, Marcus.
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground 6 Spacer. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say. I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him...
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate. For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life. Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. He
Fair
says
enough.
he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you fine by me.
Alright. First, let's take care of this stuff. Let's get that poster to that guy and get some of my money back.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
How much money did I get? Oh, fuck, I got a lot of XP. Give me those bits! Oh, Oh. Oh, it's corrosive. There you go, Vicar. There. Monarch Stellar Industries, that's what it is. I was like, what are all these things? Okay, so let's investigate this murder. So it seems the logical thing would be to use Vickers' shot to lower their damage resistance and then have her plasma murder them.
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid What can I do for you? Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
What do his teeth have to do with anything?
They were pretty distinct. Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team, and started owing the wrong people money. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything
Said to a friend
Isaac
that I
ran
like
into
Felix
trouble
more
with
than
one of
right
them.
now. I think I like... I haven't gotten to hang out a lot with Felix. He hasn't said that much, so I haven't got to meet him that much. But I do really like Pavardi.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Okay, Elijah.
Like wrapped among the rocks.
Is it true that mantiqueens devour their mates after copulation?
Yeah. Well, sort of. They kill them, but they leave the body till their swarm hatches and eats it. The first meal is their father.
That's fucked up.
Makes one appreciative he wasn't born a Mantisaur.
Slimy man like you might fit in just fine.
Oh, that was...
managed to feed themselves, dress themselves.
How do I get behind the bar?
Something of that.
All I need to know is
That's a toilet. Several... Oh, bingo sheet. Ha. That's funny. Oh, mag pick. See, like, I last saw him using my X-ray goggles at the graveyard. Sounds like a weird fellow. Oh, it's Caleb.
What do you think you're doing?
What?
Carry on.
How did you see me? Okay, fair enough. Family matters? Is this the... Where's the Caleb thing? Nope, I don't get the joke.
New face, huh? You from off-world? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us?
What do you celebrate?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch. We're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
Ah, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying he was using your X-ray goggles at the graveyard, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? But I get it. It means he's dead, and you saw him in the ground.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay. If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true. I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Okay, so that's that. How the fuck do I get back to where these people are?
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Me?
How do I get into the alley? It'd be down around here. Aha! There they are, but I'm gonna pop out here really quick so it saves. Is Caleb a blind? He seems, I don't know if he didn't seem like he was blind to me, I guess. I don't like that he has my hairstyle, though. That my character does. Now we have to fight. There can only be one.
Can we talk?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, I might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places. But first, we go to Hayes. I'd buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects.
Okay, so we're gonna go hang out with dead people.
I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is,
oh shit, Manta Queen
kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Oh yes.
All right, sounds good. Back inside. I like these loading screens that update as you do stuff. Okay, you turd burglars, what are you up to?
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Gross.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
Turd burglars. That's a dumb phrase, but I like it.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Ah, power levels. Alright, all the skills that I use are now up pretty high. I did want to get these up to 40. Okay. That'll help counteract some of the phobias. Alright, cool. More sniper ammo. It is really worth Elijah, this motherfucker sniper by
You look like a preacher.
Actually, I don't know if I could physically do that. My character's actually physically not very strong.
He took it upon himself to convince Graham's folk to come back to the corporate fold. Kept making the trip between the city and Amber Heights by foot. Kept getting himself in all sorts of scrapes. Day came when I found a book of his in the middle of a raft encampment. And still gripping it, too.
The plan unfolds as the plan unfolds.
What is his helmet like? I think I need to get him a new helmet. Yeah, that helmet sucks.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Miyoko.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually. Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much...
Bye. Alright. Do you sell better armor? You do sell good armor. It's 19. That's 9. Boo. Alright, well, we'll just hold off. I'll probably find some dead people. And if not, I'll make them dead. Okay, so... Family matter. We gotta... Oh, no. The secret people. Okay. Oh, a stash. Alright. Stellar Bay. Is this the salt tuna factory? I think it is. It's... Fair enough. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I was just like, man, my character is not very buff at all. So, is this a toilet? That's a toilet. Alright, so... I'm looking for her office, I assume, which is right here. The vermin! Oh, shit, I wanted one of these. Nice. Now I have a heavy pistol. For if I ever decide to become a full pistol boy. Oh god, I'm stuck. Nothing in the bin. Personal files. Let's hack. Files are filled out in breeding charts, various, and using them why Saltuna seem to prefer Boris means. Alright. Personal files are more substantial. Carefully study your financial. For the past 4 years, she has been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal account. The fan fire ability. I don't know what that is. But honestly, I might or may not, because it seems like they always use, is that her like special ability? Because it doesn't seem that she only uses the gun that she starts with, like she won't ever switch to a different gun.
Damn, you got some nimble fingers, Captain.
I'm taking all of this. Hey, we need to talk, Velma. You've been doing naughty people things. If she could do it with any revolver, that would be amazing. But yeah, it's even if you take her personal bolter pistol out of her inventory, she just seems to use it again somehow.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Hey.
What's that in your spirits, Velma?
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funny.
You try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition. Anyway, what do you folks need? Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
So you need a raise to keep up with prices around here.
Tell him to complain to Catherine in Fallbrook, not me. Sublight's demanding more money for the same contracts, which means we're all in the same boat. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire Sublight contractors at this rate. Yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not to show?
Ironic, isn't it?
I'm the one who keeps this place running. That money's mine, one way or another. Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their
Yay,
rights, but
I
I need them
solved
back here
it.
Immediately. Something else on your mind?
Alright. I'm a little thirsty. Fixing everywhere I go. Hey, Caleb.
Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell. Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord.
I use my words.
Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Oh, there we go. That covers what got taken from me. Okay, I need you all to fuck off so I can steal this mag lock. Yes. Alright. We got that. I think now we go to the apartments to learn about
This is the simple truth.
the secret
We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. life is fated and unstoppable.
You're unshut-upable.
Boom! Got him. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker. Alright, need to drink some. I have only had sugary beverages to drink. Like, my guy is clearly going to get diabetes. I don't need all these alcohols. Are those also nicotines? Nope, that's just super drugs.
What's that smell coming out of Celia's apartment?
Professor Hugo Strange really has diabetes. Hey, bud. I don't remember what I'm doing here.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Looking for Braxton.
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry. Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Sure.
I'll be straight with you. Folk who disappear in the wilderness generally aren't able to come back. Don't get your hopes up.
So wait, did I get a second level impact hammer? I did. Give that to Pavardi. Alright. So, okay, it wants me to leave town. I'm gonna head back and drop all this shit off, see if I have a better helmet for the vicar.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Cool. Okay. Pavardi. Oh, her does shock. Interesting. Okay. It's gonna have a barrel and a magazine. Cool. Armor. That's what I was looking for. Oh, I'm gonna eat that. Just put it right in my mouth. Shit. Oh no, it's... There we go. Yuka, how good is her helmet? Full power armor. Vicar Max. And there we go. Everyone's got a nice setup going. Finally get to test out this sniper rifle. I just looked at the Bob Ross stream channel. He's looking rough. I mean, he looks pretty good for a dead man.
Remember that you are not insured.
Alright. And away we go! Probably go for like another 45-ish minutes.
A vicar, huh? You a true believer, or do you just like the tithes?
Like, that's borderline.
I didn't mean to be mean to him. I was just saying he looks rough, but probably looks better than he does now. I wish he was still alive. I wish I could give him a high five. Alright, so I got my sniper rifle. I want to see
Hold
how...
on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You'll get used to it. Give it. Right. Here's the road. Follow it south. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Attacking. I learned in prison. Here we go.
Okay, this sniper rifle muzzle thing doesn't fucking do anything.
I'm on it. Down we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch that out for a fun time barrel, I guess. Let's see what's in this safe. Heavy construction gear. Now what is that? Desk good armor. That's what that is. With no penalties. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, it doesn't have any negatives. Gives me plus to one-handed melee, which I don't really care that much about. But now this ammo is 21. What is Vicar Max's armor? 26. Okay. Lots of ammo. Is that a top hat I can have? Oh. That looks pretty cool. But not enough armor. Dervik, what are my thoughts on this game? This game has been what I've wanted it to be basically every time I've been like, I hope this is this. And I'm playing it on supernova difficulty, so I know like some of the gripes that are here are like not what is intended for the normal casualer player. So I definitely have some gripes about how that mode works, but Overall, I recommend this game. Not seeing anyone. Oh. Yeah, I also haven't had any glitches or anything, which has been very nice.
Here we go. I will end you.
I've had quite enough of you!
I am a sword. Everyone all right?
Work, Captain.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
I believe this place has seen better days.
Yeah, the sniper rifle's only okay. I much prefer this. Oh, good. It's a transition, so it saves. And it's not by Bethesda, so they won't fuck it up. Probably. Yeah. They're doing what they do. I already want a sequel to this, just with a bigger budget. Oh.
The visitor?
Alright. Are you guys cannibals?
Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
I don't want to stay for your people dinner.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for all of your dinner people.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only if you give yourself over to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer. The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves. Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted.
Oh my god, I have to kill all these people.
Look at me, prattling on as if this
Okay. What veiled, weird cannibal threats do you have? Where's your name? Levi?
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names. It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip. Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before? That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat.
Okay, I'm gonna go break into your house now. Okay, that's where they keep all. It's locked? Oh. There's a bunch of them. Hey, Lizzie.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies? You know, the ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on the front. They don't taste very good, but they make me feel so nice. Hungry, too. That's too bad. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though. I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to
I
us as
hope
well.
this is a joke and they're just not super cannibals because it's so obvious.
Mom, he said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
Okay.
Okay.
The way she said that reminded me of a rat licking its chops. Be careful.
Hey, what are you doing in my room? Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you? The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it.
Sorry, I tried to steal your rocket candies. Oh, that's a door to outside? Shit. Okay. Okay, that has to be the cannibal room. Yep. Okay.
These sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the rats eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
Oh, you nibblers. That's a cool acid blade, though. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Oh, I got a pristine hammer. Cool. So now I'm going to walk out. They're going to be like, hey, what are you doing here? Escape the house. The people living here are cannibals. Oh yeah, I just want to pop out here so it'll save, but then I'm definitely going to go downstairs and see how they're like, hey, you found the cannibal room, huh? And then we have to kill all of them. Hey guys.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
How very rude.
Time to teach you some manners.
Hell yeah, motherfucker!
I'll take your confession now. Excellent hit. Yes, these people deserved much, much worse.
All right. So ends the cannibal party. Oh, we have that one. So wait, where are we going? Oh. So that one is going over there. Where is this one going? Over there.
I wonder what secrets these ruins contain. Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
We'll stay on the road for now. Got marauders. Pop off the road for now.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. I'll take a toe off.
Shit. Should have kept him alive. Made some fine trades. I mean, Adelaide's not a cannibal. Oh. Ah, Futurama reference. Ah, I see what you mean. Is this a door? Like they're gonna ship corpses to another planet? Alright, over covered by 3. Just seems like a bit of an odd trade setup. Oh, that armor sucks dick. Head back to the Bible to drop stuff off. Probably just turn in this quest to Velma and then stop for now. How much does this hat weigh? Oh, it weighs nothing. Then yeah, I'm going to keep that on me forever. But I am, I think, going to put some stuff into this armor. Stuff that I have a lot of. So, what armor kits do I have a lot of? A lot of that one. Geographic scanner doesn't seem very good. Oh, backpack, of course. Yeah, we'll put those two in. Oh. Then I can pick Hunter Kit or Tech Kit. Probably do Tech Kit. There we go. Let's tinker up this armor. That's just +7 persuade. And turn this quest in.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled.
So now I can carry more stuff. Oh, hey, Velma, they're eating your dudes.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts. Daddy's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Oh, they needed me to kill them. Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Yes, love me company. Alright.
I bought some musk from the...
Man, I'm about to level up.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure you've seen a corpse in the various stages of decay.
Why do we exist in the first place, then? What the hell's the point?
Our lives contribute to the betterment of the human race. Everyone has a part to play for the greater...
Is Vicar Max still unmixed? Yep.
advancement.
I ain't got a part. Life ain't a damn cereal.
You helped people survive the Monarch evacuation, did you not? Perhaps one of them will go on to unlock godhood for the human race.
Well, if they do, I hope they remember who pulled them from the jaws of raptidons.
And all right.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
See if we can get inside this building over here. Oh, what the fuck? I can't go up here? Oh, okay. Yes. There we go. Now start pumping up the things I need the most. Persuade could use a bit of a bump. Oh, yeah, I want to get that to 60 so that if I heal... 80 doesn't seem very good. And then, what was the next one I was going to pick? Was it Armor Master? I think it was Armor Master. What is max level before I do any more stuff? Whoops, wrong button. Outer Worlds max level is 30. Okay. Good to know. Master. I'll do the headshot explosion thing next, I think. 'Cause what were the other perks? Penetrating shot. We're going to do boom headshot, penetrating shots, thick skin, and tactical master was the one I meant to pick next. Oh well. We'll pick that one next. Jesus.
To shreds, the strong survive and the weak perish. Everyone all right?
This is where I wanted to be. Hopefully this will save going into it. So what do I do now? That's something I wanted. Skills. So critical damage, critical damage, critical damage. All right. Oh, what's over here? Alright. Head on in and hopefully we'll save it right here. I think I just need to start pumping up my... Oh, fuck. Alright. Talk to these people later. But anyway, thanks for everyone who stopped by, and tonight we'll be playing some Aliens. So, see you guys then, and, we'll all have some fun. So, bye!